to the limit. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. Yeah, I'm in it to win it.
Hey guys, welcome to the DevDojo Journey, a weekly video series where I am going to talk about building the DevDojo and kind of a build-in public for developers, entrepreneurs, and anybody who wants to turn a side project into a full-time project. In this weekly video series, I want to be completely transparent about all the numbers. I hope to inspire other people to build their side project and hopefully try and get it to a full-time project. And it's also just a cool way for me to end my week just by hanging out in front of the camera and talking about some updates that I've worked on last week and that I'm going to work on in the coming week. So I'm going to change up the way that the video series goes. Last video, we had like 5 different steps that we went over. This video, we're going to shorten it up. We're just going to have stats, updates, and then some random cool stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, let's jump into the stats. So currently we are at 56,887 users who have signed up for a DevDojo account. Super cool. Okay, next, the active paying users. So the active paying users is 694, and much like the cryptocurrency plummet, we have also plummeted in active users. But it's not too much. We were at 699 last week and we are at 694 now. And that's just kind of how it goes with SaaS applications. It's kind of a roller coaster. You know, sometimes you'll have good weeks and sometimes you'll have bad weeks. Not to say it was a bad week. We just went down with 5 active paying users. And hopefully in the next couple weeks, that'll start increasing as well. And the month-to-date revenue is 7,374. So still super cool. I think it was right around the same as last week. And let's check out the analytics. So we are at 25,000 users for the week. And hopefully as we continue to write more posts on the DevDojo, have more people submitting content, SEO will increase and we'll get more traffic, which results in more sales and more revenue as well. Okay, so a few updates from DevDojo. So I have been working on this new version of Tails that I really think is going to help the number of active paying users on the DevDojo. This new version is going to be a complete Tailwind CSS website builder and design tool. It is going to be amazing. So this week I was working on basically editing a current site. So if you're inside of the site and you're designing everything and you want to edit it, you click up here and you can see the project details. You can then click on the icon and you can change the emoji to be, so your favicon can be an emoji, or you can upload an image or paste in a link. And this media selector is going to be able to be reused throughout the whole application. This is very similar to the Notion media picker. I actually tweeted this basically saying that I was so inspired by Notion that I wanted to kind of mimic their media selector by creating this. So that's super cool. They can edit the title, the slug. They can also add custom HTML in the head or the footer of their website. So this is what I'm also going to be working on next week. I think for the next, month to maybe 2 months, I'm just going to be head down working in this new version of Tails so I can, try and get this out there, get a product hunt launch going, and hopefully get a lot more active paying users. I know that I'm actually going to use this project for myself to create a bunch of other microsites. So another thing is that Bobby on the team worked on this filter section. So if you go here to devdojo.com/questions, you can filter by questions that have been unanswered, questions that are unsolved, or questions that are solved. And that just makes it super cool for being able to be active in the community and then, help people out who ask questions on the DevDojo. And the next thing. So a couple months back, this company, Stack Commerce, reached out to me and was like, hey, we want to promote your product. Obviously, they're not going to do that for free. They're probably going to make about 40% of the revenue. But I did create this redemption page where they can enter in a code and get a lifetime account. I'll kind of keep you updated on how this goes. Could make an extra $10,000 from this promo. Could make $50,000 or maybe even $50. It really just depends. You kind of just got to try things out and see if they work. But fingers crossed that this promotion goes well. And another thing that I'm super excited about is DevDojo is going to be getting a new logo icon. So the current logo icon was just a stock icon that I got from a service, and it's not unique. Anybody could actually use this icon for any other projects. So which is why I reached out to this guy. His name is Jord. He's done a lot of work in the Laravel community and just in general for a lot of applications. If you check out his website, he's got a lot of these cool logo concepts that he creates. So we've worked out an agreement, and DevDojo is going to have a new logo concept in, I don't know, it could be a couple weeks or a month or two, but that is in the works right now, and I'm super excited about that. Okay, let's get into some cool stuff. So I am super excited about the future of DevDojo, and one of those things is the new DevDojo DevCoin. So me and the team have been getting into crypto, learning a little bit about it, and we created our own crypto token based on the Solana blockchain called the DevCoin. And what we're going to do is we're going to start distributing this as a reward on the DevDojo, and people can actually take that DevCoin and convert it to real USD or their favorite cryptocurrency. So one of the ways that you can earn some DevCoin is by writing a post on the DevDojo, and then at the end of the week we select 5 winners and we award them with DevCoins. And right now the DevCoin has a liquidity value of, I think, about $12,000. If you're not into Web3 or don't know much about crypto, that may not make too much sense, but just right now know that one DevCoin is equivalent to about 3 cents. There's a lot more that goes into it, but we could send you over 300 DevCoins, and you could actually convert that into $10 USD. So yeah, more news on this to come, but I am super excited about the DevCoin. I know cryptocurrency has kind of been plummeting the last week, but it's going to bounce back. And even if it doesn't, the DevCoin is tied to the USD dollar, so there really isn't that much volatility with the DevCoin. You'll just know that you can earn these DevCoins for doing things on the DevDojo, and they'll be worth real money. So I'm super excited about that. I think it's really going to help the DevDojo community, and then it's just going to be super cool and super fun to, be trading DevCoins and building the community. So that is it for this week. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me as I kind of just rambled about what I worked on and some cool things that I'm excited about on the DevDojo. Again, I hope that this inspires somebody. I hope this helps you out in one way or the other, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.